Hello geeks and gamers, Geek here with another random video. Today I'll be doing my second Mage introduction. This one is Bella, the witch. Bella, my dear, I understand that the rules at your young age are difficult to understand, but no, Ichabod cannot enter the library with you. But Ichabod can read perfectly. Here's Bella's artwork. And Ichabod the Spoiled Cat. I'll cover Ichabod in the Omnia School. Here's a look at Bella, the Mage miniature. On the normal side, for the basic game, Bella has a hand size of 9, a max health of 10, a movement of 2, and a damage of 2. Flipping over to her asymmetric side. Bella has a handlement of 10, a health of 9, a movement of 3, and a damage of 1. So she trades her damage for higher movement. And her 3 abilities. The first one is an in-game one. This mage gets 1 power point for each activation token in the mage's possession. So you want to go out there and destroy those rooms. The second one is the mage with the -1. It is also an in-game ability. This mage loses 1 power point for each trophy token in the mage's possession. So with this ability, you want to make sure you don't have any trophy tokens, so you don't want to get any kills, but you want to make sure you have damage tokens on opposing players so you can actually earn some points off of that. And her last ability is the Quest +1. It's also an in-game ability. This mage gets 1 power point for each quest card completed in the mage's possession. So you want to go for room destruction and you want to go for quest completion. A look at Bella's custom spell. Her school of study is Trickery with the purple, and that's on the straight side with the arrow, and on the reverse side is Omnia. And it has the little black dot in the center of it, so you put 1 instability in the room that the spell is cast from. On the straight or light side of the spell, it's a contingency spell, the sacred element, and a target is the room that you're in. Summon Rosario de Silla in the target room. It can activate immediately. On the reverse side of Scylla's Blessing, it's a contingency spell. The element remains the same, and it's a single model up to 2 spaces away. The target evocation acts immediately under your control. Instead of its printed attack value, the evocation heals as many health as their printed attack value to that model. Bella's custom spell is very versatile, is that you can summon the Rosario de Silla beast, evocation, and if you use the flip side, or reverse side, or dark side, you can take control of evocation, and if it's one of the big ones like the Forgotten Spell ones, you can actually heal up that much. And with the Seder box, adjusting the rules a little bit, because normally you can't target yourself with any spells or effects unless it specifies on the card, or the target is the wizard, which is yourself. So with the auto immunity, this rule replaces the lower box in the rulebook of the core game of Black Rose Wars on page 26. A mage and the mage's evocations are immune to any effect produced by that mage, their spells, or evocations. As a result, a mage cannot voluntarily inflict damage to themselves or their evocations. An evocation cannot damage the mage who summoned it or another evocation under its control, unless it acts under the control of an opposing mage, in which case the damage placed will be that color of that mage who controls the piece at that time. Effects of any kind never affect the mage who generate them unless they are trap or defense effects, or the text of the spell explicitly states it. The only exception to this rule are effects that allow you to remove or convert damage to your mage, aka healing or converting enemy opposing damage cubes to your color, and your summons, basically your evocation, so the same thing there. Or you're using the effect or spell to activate your evocations. So, looking back at Bella's spell here, on the reverse side, the target evocation acts immediately under your control. Instead of its physical damage, the evocation heals as many damage as its attack value. So basically, if Bella is hurting really bad, and there's a very strong or powerful evocation on the board, you can take control of it and technically heal yourself. And on the straight or light side of the spell, you summon this little guy right here, Rosario de Sida. It is a beast type, has a movement of 2, no attack value, and health of 3. Instead of its attack, obviously, I don't know why that's there because he has no damage, he can heal 2 to a model up to 1 space away. So if you can't get a hold of an opponent's evocation to heal you, you can get this little guy right here, Rosario de Sida. He's a little fairy, and he's only summonable using Bella's custom spell. I really like this guy, but everyone seems to nuke him because I can keep Bella healed pretty well. And he doesn't have to actually be in the same tile as the piece you want to heal, unlike the reverse side. So, overall, my thoughts on Bella. I really like her. I'd say she's probably my 5th favorite mage to use. I give her about a 7 out of 10, due to the fact that on her asymmetric side, you don't want to have trophy tokens at the end of the game, and sometimes you just like to attack and damage mages. She's more of a hardy one to get in there and do some quests and destroy rooms, and then using her custom spell to keep herself alive and draw a nuisance. Usually when Bella is out in the lodge, a lot of people focus her down and try to kill her because, let's face it, being able to steal evocations and have that little guy out there to keep you healed just aggravates people, especially when you thwart them by keeping yourself healed. So she pulls the bullseye to her. As always, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. This is Geek, signing out.